Hello, I'm Matthew Hill, here with Carol Ponton for the Hill and Ponton video blog. And today we want to talk to you about what it means, the difference between asking for service connection, asking for increased rating, and asking for effective date, and errors we see with veterans as far as not knowing the difference between those. Carol?
Right. One of the problems I'm seeing is when we get a veteran's case, we'll see that they applied, say, for PTSD or tinnitus. And then it looks like they wanted either a higher rating or they wanted the rating to go back farther in time. Mm-hmm. But instead of appealing that, what they would say is, on their appeal is, I want connection for PTSD or for tinnitus. They already had that.
Right.
And then the problem is they're waiving these other issues that is what they really want, a higher rating or to go back farther in time.
Right. I always try to tell veterans that you're not applying for service connection, you're applying for service-connected compensation. So you're applying for monetary benefits. As Carol said, once you're service-connected, there's then two more parts of that. There's the rating, are they giving you enough money? And then on top of that, did they go back to the proper date?
Right, and that's the one that I see left out all the time. The veterans almost never appeal. They seem to appeal and get service-connected for something.
Right.
Then they get the rating they want by appealing. And then they look and say, oh, I really wanted them to go back farther. They've already waived their appeal.
Right.
So now they come to us, it's 3 or 4 years later, and that appeal is gone.
Yeah, that claim is gone.
It's important
to know that there's no such thing as a claim for earlier effective date unless it's a Q claim, which is very, very difficult to win. Whereas there is a claim for service connection. There is a claim for increased rating, but not for an earlier effective date when you were assigned service connection. So as Carol said, it's important to do all three of those at the same time.
Right. So when you're awarded service connected for anything, you need to make sure that the date they give you is correct. If it's not, you want an earlier effective date. You want to ask on the form, you say, I want service connection back to whatever date you think you should have been granted that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.